Internally bleeding?
Internally bleeding.
Your arms look red.
That's good. I have color at least.
Oh, I thought...
I'm not dying, I guess.
I thought if you bleed internally, that's like what makes you turn colorful.
Bruise. There are bruises and stuff.
Bleeding internally?
Yeah. Through my ulcer. I fucked up this morning and had a cup of coffee. And I think that...
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. I had 1 cup of coffee. 8 ounces of coffee. And sugar. That's it.
Surely there's something
and my
different.
Stomach has
Not
been
different.
Fucked up ever since.
Surely there's something... When was that? This morning?
This morning.
Surely there's something more. Right? Is it
Then
normal
what?
for an ulcer?
For just caffeine?
No, an ulcer going on in your stomach. I probably gotta talk louder.
I think it's gotta be...
Like, is it normal for people with ulcers to drink a cup of coffee and just be shut down? Like,
Probably. I think that's the issue. I think what's not normal is it lasting for a year and a half. Or me having this problem a year and a half. For a year and a half.
so is it guaranteed an ulcer? Like, did a doctor say, this is an ulcer?
No. They just say, okay, the best guess is an ulcer.
Huh.
But the next step is sending a scope down my throat.
They can't do one up your butt?
No.
I bet you'd want to do
No, I
that
don't want to.
anyways.
I mean, I bet you. I think you can. It's just where my ulcer is placed. It's best going down the throat instead of up the ass. So, mine is considered a gastric acid, which means it's in your stomach lining. There's also esophagus ulcers. That's like the ones in your esophagus, and then there's ones in your intestines, and that's called fucking. What is it called? Colon cancer or something.
Oh.
Or IBS. That's irritable bowel syndrome.
So did it start to hurt immediately after the coffee?
Give it like 30 minutes to an hour, and it was.
You were at work?
Done. Yeah. I took a 2-hour lunch today because I was fucked, and I could tell. My best guess is I was bleeding today is because 1, it really hurt. 2, I started getting like tired and weak, which is a sign of like you're losing blood.
Like when they take blood, they make you eat a cookie and drink some juice or something because you're like just drained.
Yeah, except it's not lack of blood; it's lack of red blood cells. So I don't really know like a good way to get my red blood cells up. But I think I was on the verge of passing out maybe once or twice.
Did you start to see spots?
No.
Because of surely it's something more.
Coffee. Nah, dude. I think it's just irritating because of the cup. Like the cup of coffee just fucking set it off.
Did you know before you drank it? It's like, okay, there's a chance this is gonna fuck me up.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was to this extent. This is the worst it's ever been.
Ever?
I think so. Unless it was off the start, which was December 2020, January 2021.
So I wonder is an ulcer inside your stomach?
Yeah.
So it's not like it could be...
It's on the inside stomach lining.
There's not something that's... So if it's an ulcer, that means... Do you think it's the same ulcer? Like, you think it's just never healed? Or do you think it's you redid it?
That's a good question. And that's a question I keep asking myself. I want to say the one I have now is the same one that just never healed a year ago.
So I wonder.
I want to say that, but at the same time, I also give it like months on end to heal, which you would think 3 months of literally being absolutely sober, eating all of the good food. Like I had nothing that would upset it.
Working out during those 3 months? The only thing
it was right out of the gate. It was like February to April of 2021.
Just stagnant. The only thing I could think of is if something wouldn't heal, because if you're maybe constantly lifting weights or like moving your body in a certain way. But I don't understand I don't think that would necessarily keep the lining in your stomach from healing.
Yeah, I don't know. And maybe it's just maybe it isn't the same ulcer. Maybe it's a different one, or maybe it just got reopened on the same level, but it was because of I'm just producing more stomach acid than I normally should, or
So what other things?
I have cancer,
or you have stomach cancer.
I think I haven't like read into it. I don't want to read into it either because I've gone down that rabbit hole, the Google rabbit hole, quite a couple of times. And one, it's either it's just an ulcer and it's bugging the piss out of me. That could be the answer, and that's what I'm going with right now. Two, the other option I keep thinking is just a fucking tumor that's just attached to my stomach.
Is that colon cancer or is the stomach cancer different?
I have no idea. I haven't looked into it.
Yeah, I'm like, I have one of those. I think I've shown you on my back. It's not
an issue to you right now, but
no, but
it concerns you.
And I will not go to the doctor until I notice it become worse.
Is it like grown?
No, that's what I'm waiting for. Okay. But it's not like a zit or it's not just a hard. Not hard. Have you ever had like a? It's not a
zit.
It's not a zit, but like
mole.
No, have you ever had? I know there's
cyst?
a word for it. Is that it? I think that's it. Have you ever had one of those?
It's like a pus-filled hard spot, but it's not
under, and you can't pop it.
That's a cyst. Yeah.
Yeah, I got one right here, but that's exactly what it feels like.
Really? It's just been there in your entire life?
I don't know my entire life. I noticed it a while ago, and then I said, well, in case this is tumor, what if we both had cancer? That'd be something, huh?
Oh, I mean, tumors can be non-cancerous, so there is that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know why my mind just keeps going back. Oh, you have cancer. I might have stomach cancer. I have no idea. Or there's something else that's crossed my mind, and I've seen this in it was like, I forget what TV show it was, but it was like a ridiculous scenario where this guy was sick and they didn't know why, and it ended up being, you know, those metal grill scrapers, like the metal brushes and stuff. One of those flaked off of the metal or the brush and landed in one of the burgers, and he ate the burger. And then they figured out way down the road that it was this little metal thing.
Was it still in there?
It was still in his body. That was fucking him up. And they
never
knew.
It, huh?
No, yeah, they never knew. And that's what keeps crossing my mind. It's like, okay, what if I just ate something I can't digest and it's just sitting there?
Yeah, like a weird anomaly.
Yeah.
How did they figure out?
I don't know. It was a long. I just saw the show a long time ago, but I just remember, like, they were looking. They didn't have any answers for why he was sick. Yeah, and then they found one little thing, and then after that, the dad never went back to the metal brush. They went to like just normal hair brushes to scrape the grill.
It's like, have you seen those people that have like fucking leeches living inside their ear and they have no idea until one day?
That's ridiculous.
They just pulled it out.
How do you not know you're a host?
I don't know. Maybe you're a host right now.
I might be a host right now. There is so
tapeworm or something.
Maybe. There is another alternative to an ulcer, and it's called H something bacteria. It's a bacteria that lives in your stomach lining, and too much of it can be bad for your stomach and cause ulcers. Well, Tyler, you didn't experience this, but I had to take a stool sample, which do not recommend because that shit is disgusting. I basically had to scoop my shit out of the toilet. And they test that, and that was negative. But that could have been a false test, and I just never got the antibiotics to kill the bacteria. Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea.
I feel like, though, if you were a host, it wouldn't be it would be more routine, right? Like, when's the last time you experienced this?
This level?
Well, just in general.
That is pretty often.
Well, maybe you have tapeworm. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think my great grandpa had a tapeworm.
Really?
Because he just ate raw beef
That's
all
weird.
the time.
Yeah, I don't know. I might.
How do you get a tapeworm? They're so nasty, dude.
I think tapeworm. I don't think you get tapeworms. I think you like. I think they're just like a creature and they somehow get into you. I think they're like a. Well, no.
Like, are they in the food or do they?
I think they could be in food.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they get killed off when you cook the beef. But my grandpa said, "Fuck."
Or
I wonder why Liver King doesn't have.
The cow had it, and it just wasn't a very good pasture where the cow was.
How does the Liver King not have all of the parasites?
I have no idea. Maybe he's got something figured out. I want what he's on though. I'm tired of being sick, dude. Because it shuts me down. It's gotten to a point where it shuts me down now.
Yeah, because physical health is the number one thing.
That's why I took a book point for the gym today. I'm not it. I ain't it. But I think the next step is setting up an appointment to get a scope down my fucking throat. And either then, they'll cauterize my ulcer and hopefully find out what the culprit is. But what's gonna suck though is if they don't find anything and they just see ulcers. The worst case scenario, they go in there, they find one ulcer, traces of one ulcer. If they go in there and they find traces of multiple ulcers or a fucking growth on the inside of my stomach or something weird going on, I'll be happy because now we know something's going on. I'd rather have cancer than not know. Yeah, than not know anything.
Yeah, because then they can't do anything. You just
I'm stuck living with it. They'll just classify it as a chronic disease, and I'm just dead. Mm-hmm. I'll live with it for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I'd rather know what it is.
I want something. I really want something to come out of this.
How big is this scope, and are you awake?
Surely no, I'm out.
Really?
Yeah, they put you out.
I didn't know that.
Well, you're in your fucking stomach. Your gag reflex is going to be going on.
I didn't think about that.
So and the scope, it's. I mean, just think about.
Is it like a fishing line?
No, the size of a marble. The diameter of a marble is the diameter of this scope.
That's big. I was thinking
it's not that big.
I was a marble, dude. That's like that big. I was thinking like a pencil, maybe.
No. You're right. It's about a little less than this, I think. A pen. But it's bendy, and there's just a little camera on the end of it, and they just.
That's crazy, dude. Does he have a little light?
Yeah, I think so. I really hope something comes out of it, though.
Do you have it scheduled, or are you going?
No, I don't. And I'm really debating. Right now, this current state that I'm at, I don't know. This is what sucks because I was hoping to last until after the Florida trip, but now that it is kind of here already. I really don't want to fuck up myself any more than I have to. Which means I probably won't be able to drink as much as I thought I would.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Damn, that sucks. I didn't even think about that.
And I really don't want to fuck myself up. Because I was prepared. My stomach was doing fine like 2 weeks ago. And I know I did this to myself. Dude, caffeine has to be excluded from my life from now on. It has to be. Even if this thing gets fixed, I don't give a fuck. It's
so out. Like, what's all caffeine in? Just pop and
tea.
Really?
Pop. Some teas, black teas, pop.
Caffeine is like bubbly, right?
No.
That's carbonation.
Yes, carbonation.
Caffeine is caffeine.
Caffeine's like a chemical. Yeah. Caffeine's in teas. Some teas. Not like herbal teas, but some teas.
Like sweet tea?
Yeah.
Is caffeine sugar?
No. Okay. Teas, pops, coffee.
Any foods?
I don't think there's any foods. Pre-workout. That's why I never took pre-workout.
Yeah.
And then there's like some foods that I just stay away from. I should stay away from. That don't help it, but at the same time they're not like bad for it. I mean, spicy foods I'm supposed to stay away from because that's like it's like putting alcohol in a wound.
You're a spicy food fan, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. It hurts. It hurts. Sometimes I break the law.
Do you like spicy, or do you just like the feeling, or do you want to like be crying?
I don't want to be crying. I don't want to be sweating. I just want the taste, and I have a pretty high tolerance of spice.
That's crazy that people have that
Tolerance
just
spice.
Spiced. Like what? How do you? What is that? It just hurts.
I don't know.
It just fucking hurts.
Does it?
Like
Not all the time.
Like it's crazy to me that I could eat a jalapeno and someone else could eat a jalapeno
and you cry and I have I have nothing. Yeah.
It's just genes, huh?
I guess. But yeah, no. I'm fucking tired of it. I'm tired. I'm just tired of feeling shitty. I don't remember the last time my stomach wasn't bothering me and wasn't a factor I was thinking about in a day. Like, I don't think there was a day that I didn't think about my stomach hurting.
Have you tried not thinking about it?
That doesn't work. That never works.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I don't know. It's because the reason I say there's multiple too is because I've had a feeling that it's up here before, like just underneath the rib cage, and then I've had a feeling it's down here before, which is just right at the belly button, and then I've had feelings that it's kind of in between there. I've had cramps.
So is it?
I don't think
specifically your stomach, or is it your intestine?
Specifically my stomach.
Does it feel like cramps?
No. It's so when I first had it, this was the hardest part about it. It's like, how do I describe it? You can't really describe it. But imagine now that I know, like I feel it and I can they told me kind of what to expect. Imagine that burning, like a scab burning, but just on the inside of you.
A scab burning?
Yeah.
What do you mean a scab burning?
Like you just scraped your elbow and you poured alcohol on it.
Oh,
but imagine that.
Like what's that one shit called?
Peroxide.
Yeah, I love that shit, dude.
Imagine
it hurts.
Yeah, imagine that feeling, but on the inside you can't like scratch it, eat it. You can't do anything to it. It's just there. It's like a burning, but also kind of like it's like somebody's taking a towel and wringing out your stomach at the same time.
Like pressure.
Yeah. And maybe the pressure is coming from the bloating, which I've had a lot of. I can't not bloat.
So do you think over the span of we've almost been working out regular for
a year,
do you think it's helped or made it worse?
I don't know, because I want to say over those year and a half of having this ulcer now, and the first time I had it was the worst I've ever had it. But this time I didn't have a panic attack and I didn't like get real upset over it. And I think that's just because I've just grown a tolerance to the pain for the last year and a half. And maybe working out's helped that, but I guess I've just grown accustomed to the pain. And once it's gone, I'll never notice it's gone.
I think that's the definition of not necessarily, well, maybe physical pain, but I think the definition of like getting older, it's literally you having to just deal with just more
shit
at an escalating level.
Yeah.
Right? So like when you're a kid, the worst thing that could fucking happen is like you could, I don't know, lose your shit.
Yeah.
And that's all you've ever known. That's the worst fucking thing.
Yeah.
But dude, as I've gotten older, it's like it just keeps fucking going and going. It's like, and you just gotta fucking manage it.
Yeah.
So I wonder like what things are that we aren't old enough to experience. Like, do you think the shit that grandpa goes, well, maybe that's a bad example. Yeah. The shit that an elderly goes through mentally, do you think they're just numb to just fucking everything, or do you think there's like alleviation once you get to a certain point? Because I imagine our parents are going through more shit than we are going through, because I think there's a connection with a child.
I
It's-
want to. I get your point. And I want to say, that they do go through more than us, because I think they've kind of like seen more, so they have experienced more, and with that experience comes more shit to worry about.
It's always more.
Yeah.
It's never.
So there's never you going back and worrying about less. It's always like, okay, do you remember this one time I had an ulcer? Could be that again. You know, like you could always like bounce back on your experience and then worry about so much more.
It never goes back. Ain't that fucking a bitch? Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, it's kind of rough.
You never, you don't know what heartbreak is, and then you're a teenager,
You experience heartbreak,
and then you don't know what, like, I don't know
how to trust a girl, and then that becomes a problem to you.
And then you have a child, and then you got to worry about
Their problems,
their physical safety, and all their problems.
It's rough.
It never goes back.
It's a rough life. Yeah, you know, you ever just look on life and just think to yourself like, wow, we just got put into a society where you just revolve around pain.
Yeah, it mostly is. Like I think there's stuff positive that comes with it, like having a child. There's
definitely positives in life, and you try to focus on them,
but
at your time to dark, you're kind of like,
I feel
what
like
the fuck is going on at this place?
Yeah, from our experiences, where we're at now, from being born to dying, it's net negative, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
You have to find. Oh, there was a fucking quote. I was like, oh, that makes a lot of fucking sense. What was it? To live is to suffer, and to something is to find meaning in the suffering. Is it to be happy? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, there was a quote like that I just saw on The Walking Dead. It's like dying is a privilege because you don't have to worry about living.
It's crazy, dude. It's nuts that we could be doing all of this for literally nothing.
Yeah.
Literally nothing.
Yeah. We could die tomorrow. I could.
But we have to find meaning in pain and suffering
to make it worth.
To get to the point to where we're quote unquote find out, even though we might not find out if it means anything, if it's just nothing at first. It's fucking nuts to me.
Yeah, it is a little wild.
It's
what
like
else are we gonna do? We gonna kill ourselves? No.
No. Because we have this fucking instinct to not die.
It's
fucking nuts.
Yes. Oh, dude, I saw a TikTok the other day of it was just a bit of a guy explaining to an alien what we do.
Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
And it was literally him like we were just talking about food, just food in general, okay? And he was like, so bad shit kills you, slowly kills you. Good shit kills you just at a slower rate. Okay, so don't eat. Well, if we don't eat, we die even faster than all of those combined. Doesn't make sense. We're just doing shit to die. If you really think about it, we are just doing shit to die. We're just slowing the process down.
We are just slowing the process down.
That's the goal of life, is just a slow death.
I'm gonna get to 100. Did you see that they just convicted a 101-year-old for 5 years in prison? So
they're dying.
Hey, you're gonna die in prison.
Yeah. Why?
Because he was a guard for Nazi Germany and was an accomplice to over like 3,000 murders, and so they gave him 5 years.
Hey, you made it to 100.
Yeah. I think it was a TikTok, and in the comments it was like, "Hey, a little late, huh?"
Yeah, for real, dude. At this point, I'd be like, "All right, you can live out your fucking life. You ain't gonna do nothing."
Yeah, and one comment was like, "My dad got 30 years for selling drugs, and this dude got 5 years for killing 3,000 people or something."
That's pretty wild.
We're slowing shit down.
That's all we're doing here. So how you been? I feel like I haven't talked to you at all this week, which makes me think school started again.
Oh, so I've told you like online school, the beginning is always a shit show.
Yeah.
Because you basically got to not only teach yourself the material, but teach yourself the dynamics of that specific online class.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like knowing where all the resources are, knowing how to do like certain quizzes or when to turn them in and shit like that. So last semester, I got fucked up because I didn't know how many resources I had and I got shitty grades.
Yeah.
So this semester, I was like, okay, so
I'm gonna learn.
I'm gonna fucking know what the fuck I could use, and I'm gonna get good fucking grades off the bat. There's not gonna be no fucking bullshit buffer period of me figuring shit out. And so I figured out all the resources I could use for both my classes. But I just assumed that like the previous classes, their due dates were gonna be like once a week.
Yeah.
Like the last classes were like every Sunday, and every Sunday everything for that week's due.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's gonna be the same. But it's a shit show again because it's due on Wednesday, stuff's due on Wednesdays, and stuff's due on Sundays, stuff due on Wednesday, and stuff due on Sundays. So I have to keep up with it
so
more.
It's like 2 every week.
And I didn't know that. And so I had to use like my one late pass yesterday on a lab because it was due Wednesday and I had just started. And it's like a whole fucking thing. So I've been getting caught up on that.
So I know before you started this semester, you were like, yeah, there's 2 classes compared to 1 from last semester, but they're not going to be as bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you said. Now being into it, are they pretty much the same, or are you still going with they're not as bad as
I think these are generally a little harder of classes, but 2 classes have been turned into 4 classes these past couple weeks because I'm getting caught up on the complete shit show of me not knowing when the due dates are. But not only that, so I'm pretty much caught up now. But I think it's gonna be 2 classes turns into 4 classes up until Florida, so I could get ahead. So during Florida, I don't have to worry about anything at all. Because otherwise, there's like a test I'd have to do in Florida, and a couple assignments I'd have to do in Florida. But obviously, I'm just trying to fucking put my dick in the sand and just sit there and watch the sunset, and I have to deal with that shit.
Yeah, I feel that.
And we're gonna have to record extra.
Yeah, we are. Unless you want to do it there, we just do it late.
So. Late?
We can upload it late.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But I've been busy, man. How you been?
Yeah, I know. And I figured that like you were really, really busy because I haven't heard a word from you. So I just let you do your shit. But
I just a lot on the plate. And then the week before Florida's the Amazon Prime week, where I guess I didn't know about this before I worked there, and I don't know why. July 12th, 13th, and 14th, something like that. I guess every summer there's 3 days or so of Prime. It's called Prime Day or Prime Week or something, where there's just outrageous discounts on Amazon.
For real?
I guess.
I did not know that.
So I guess that's happening the week before Florida too.
So you think you'll be able to drive down early or not?
That week I work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I have Wednesday off, and then I work Thursday, Friday.
What time do you think you get off Friday?
Normal time, I guess. So like, if I don't go to I guess that week we're not doing the gym, huh? Because it's just all vacation.
Yeah. Yes,
it probably won't be till like at the earliest, probably 7-ish.
No, probably not. I'll see you in Jackson Sunday. So we'll be dipping. Me and Logan will be dipping Friday night, right after work Friday. I would wait on you if it was like 6 o'clock, but
maybe I'll just sprint through that shift and not take a lunch.
If you do that and you're like projected to get out 5:30 to 6, I'll wait. But if it's gonna take you after 6, I don't want to get back past midnight.
Yeah,
because I think we're gonna try to golf the next morning.
I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I probably could sprint through it, but I'm guessing there's gonna be a shit ton of more deliveries if there's outrageous
Yeah.
deals on Amazon.
Or do you think they'll just have more trucks out there that day? You don't think they can just have more trucks?
I think it's probably gonna be a little bit of both.
Yeah.
You know what's fucking crazy?
Huh?
Maybe it's because it's longer days, so they have us working longer. But there's the routes and the packages I have to deliver. There's so many more in these summer months than there
Really?
are during Christmas months.
I want to say that's not because of longer days. I want to say it's because it's the summer and a lot of people are just trying to get some. They just want to shop. They're bored.
They just order shit.
They're just bored and they want to order shit. Because what the fuck? I mean,
I feel like I do that in the winter when I can't like go outside and
no,
do
but
shit.
when you go outside and do stuff, you realize what you can do with things you don't have.
Yeah.
Oh, we need new pool floaties? All right.
Dude, too bad you can't buy fucking people on Amazon. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Get some human trafficking going on.
I tell you what, though, I'm done purchasing for the rest of 2022.
But yeah, you've received. Is this the first podcast since you received your?
I have received my big boy purchase, and I love it, dude. I love it. It's a little dirty right now because it's dry and shit loves to go everywhere right now.
Like the outside's dirty?
Yeah, the outside's very dirty. But it still smells brand new. There's a total of. I can pull it up.
I imagine getting a new car. It's got to be a.
Oh,
like
dude,
not like I don't mean a new car in the sense of like new to you, but like that on top of 2022 car.
Yeah,
gotta be game changer.
So this is the weirdest comparison I made to getting a new car. But when I first sat in it, I was playing my first song. I was driving it for the first time by myself. I was just in this euphoric mood. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. I was yelling, "Whoa!" You know, doing this shit and just singing along and just like I was just having a great time. And for some reason, my mind went to this type of euphoria is way better, but it's the best comparison that I made at the time to a nicotine buzz. I don't know why, but I was like, dude, this is better than nicotine.
Like in terms of like just you felt happy or you just got a little rush?
I got a rush.
Just a natural
high. Yeah, it's just like a natural high. I was like, dude, this is better than having nicotine right now.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, that's kind of. I was like, no way. I just thought of as soon as it crossed my mind, I was like, dude, no way. I just thought about that. There's no way I just compared to buying a new car and driving it for the first time compared to nicotine. That just doesn't make sense to me. But I just want to run through some of these specs real quick. First of all, I can start it from my phone.
Can you turn it off?
I can turn it on and turn it off right now.
That's
I can lock it and unlock it from my phone right now.
Oh,
I can have guest drivers and restrict their driving limit. So I can restrict it for time. I can restrict it for MPH. I can have you get in it right now and only go 20 miles an hour.
That's crazy.
From my phone.
Is there a distance thing?
Yeah. So it tells me my odometer, which is how many miles I have on it. So right now it has 293. I have 293 on this car.
Uh-huh.
And it tells me I have 22 miles until my car is empty.
That's pretty fucking handy.
Just from my phone.
I'd like that a lot. That how much more miles I could drive till I need to fill up.
Yeah. And I really like it, and it doesn't have to be on the phone for me to love it.
Uh-huh.
That was one of the best spots. It tells me that my vehicle is closed and locked. It's telling me that I have no safety recalls. My engine's good. There's no oil changes that need to be done. My service appointments are up to date. It tells me where my last park location is.
Service appointments, pretty cool.
So if somebody steals my car, it's literally tracking it.
You said you could limit guest drivers. Can you limit their distance?
Yeah.
So surely if you're driving down the road and they hit that marker, it doesn't just stop in the middle.
No,
of the
I
road,
think it slows down to a point where you get you pull
It's
off,
like
and then when you park, it's over. I think that's I think that's the thing. Maybe I could be wrong. I haven't tested it, but I love it.
You should test it sometime.
I will. Apple CarPlay, dude, game changer. Game changer.
Game changer is gonna be in the fucking winter months when you just go.
Beep, oh, dude,
and warm it up.
Ready? I have 4 heated options: heated seats, heated steering wheel, heated outside mirrors, and heated windshield wipers.
Ooh.
All of them are gonna be on this winter. And get this, I can start it when I wake up.
Yeah,
I wake up in the winter. I start
pretty...
it with all my heating options on. When I get done and I'm done and ready, and I go down to my car, it's already fucking toasty.
Yeah, dude, it's a beast to not only wake up whenever you wake up and just be fucking tired, but having, if you want to go warm your car up, to walk in the freezing cold.
Yeah.
Go down there while you're tired as shit. Turn on the car and heat it up.
Sit there for a little. Like, the way I did it with the old car is I'd literally just get ready, go down there, heat it up for like 5 minutes, and then go. Still freezing my ass off.
You would hold on. Like you would lock the door, sit there for 5 minutes, and then start driving to work.
So yeah, I'd get everything. I get myself ready. As soon as I go out the door, I lock it. I go down there. I sit in it for 5 minutes on, just heating up. Like, I'm sitting in my car freezing. I don't come back up and sit in the warm.
Why?
That's a lot of effort.
But I feel like, doesn't your car warm up quicker if it's moving? So I just like get down there and start driving to work, right?
Yeah, it does warm up quicker when you're moving, but I gotta, like, at the same time, you're kind of like, oh, fuck. I mean, my car was in a different state than yours, maybe, because mine was kind of iffy on some aspects of it. But yeah, no, I just kind of sat in it for like 5 minutes.
Now you ain't got to worry about it.
No, I don't.
Dude, I'm real jealous about that. Waking up in January morning and starting your car from your oven of a bed.
Wow. Just on a phone.
And it kicks the heat on.
I'm surprised more cars don't have that, to be honest. It seems like such a simple feature.
What?
Like, why can't...
From your phone?
Yeah, why can't you literally have... I mean, because you put in the key, you turn it, that's electric, so why can't the signal just be broadcasted to your phone?
Michael's in the push to start club now.
I am in the push to start club. It's really cool. I don't have... Dude, getting the key fob alone, just getting this with no physical key was wild.
Is there like a backup key?
Yeah. Because that's it. There's nothing else. Key fob is game changer.
That's crazy. What color? What's the color? Is it called red? You know this.
It's so my last car was
pretty red.
My last car was Tango red. I think this one is
a little darker than candy red.
Oh, something else that this app has. I could literally like it gives me like the glove box, so like all of my specs and shit just from here. Ruby Flare Pearl is what it's called. It's probably one of the best reds.
Yeah, it's clean
on a
red.
car.
It's clean red.
With a black interior, black leather interior. It's nice.
Did you pick the color, or was that the color?
No, so with the car shortages that are going on right now, you kind of had a choice of 4 options. It's either white, there was like a gray, a black, and the red. Luckily, the red was an option this time, but the majority of my options were either gray or black. Which I was alright with going black, but if red was available, I'm going with red. But yeah, dude, I want you to drive it. I really do. I really do. And I think because Logan drove it, Dad drove it, which scared the shit out of me. I want you to experience it with 500 miles left, like 500 or less.
I'll drive it. I'm just terrified.
I know you are. I know.
To be the one to wreck a car with 200 miles on it.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Logan's a worse driver than you. I don't give a shit.
I wonder what kind of driver Caitlin will be. Probably a shitty one because she's a girl.
Oh! Did I tell you I asked Logan when the first dent would be put in it? Logan goes, probably before Christmas. So yeah. Bradley's got the Civic now. The Civic didn't get traded in.
Your car?
Yeah. So it's back in Jackson. And Bradley's driving it.
How many cars are in your family?
Dude, our driveway is a fucking car
like
lot.
with, let's say all of you are home for Christmas.
All of us was home for Christmas.
How many cars you
So
got?
we have mom's car, dad's car, Matthew's car, Bradley's car, my car. We have dad's Jeep. We have the Civic.
Is your little white car?
I consider that Bradley's car. This one he's driving.
7?
I think 7 cars. We have 7 cars.
Damn.
2 of them not being used.
So
3 of them not being used.
Are they?
Wait, so we have 8. Hold on. Let me do it again. So
you get some money from those.
Yeah, we could. Except the dealership offered us $2,000 for the Civic.
Yeah, it's like
that was bullshit.
It's like GameStop, dude.
Yeah,
if you go offer a GameStop a PS5, they'll give you $138.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. So we have cars. No, let's start simple. Truck. We have 1 truck, 1 Jeep, 2 SUVs now. Then we have Matthew's car, my old car. Am I really? And then Holly, which is the white car. I feel like there's more than that.
Did you count 7 again?
Yeah. Maybe I'll tell you this weekend. I'll tell you next podcast. But I believe
if one ever breaks down, you got fucking
we got
3
2
extra or
we
whatever. Do. That's, I guess, the nice thing about keeping a car.
Yeah. Because now it's like a family car. Because that was what the white car was. It was a family car. It's just somehow we ended up with it. Well, I know why we ended up with it. Because we were the last ones to get fucking driver's license on dad's side.
Do you think, like, our normal... It's weird to think that, like, my car now will be, like... Well, maybe it won't be because it's just a shitty car. Like, the Lincoln in my...
Oh, how it turns classic?
It's like a classic car. It's like, oh, that's fucking cool.
I
wonder if the Nissan will turn into that, or if because it's the what's it called? I just said it.
The Lincoln?
The Lincoln. Was like a Lincoln like a nice car of
I
that
think,
day?
I think
turned into a nice car, old car.
Because we don't see... So, like, we hear, 1980s now? 1980 cars, classic car? Surely. I wonder what the day will be when a 2000 car...
But even
a classic. But I don't think we would see like an old truck, a pickup truck considered a classic that's falling apart.
Like even 30, 40 years?
Nah.
Like a 2010 Ford F-150?
No. I mean, we got like there's the old Toyotas, like 86 Toyota trucks.
But
those still look good.
And you shouldn't do this. I saw a convoy of like 3 cars, and the cars were like the 1930s cars, which is cool. Drive those.
Oh yeah.
Like the
yeah.
What's the horn name? You know what I'm talking about. Those kind of horns.
Oh yeah, I do.
There's 3 of them on the highway.
What?
Those cars don't go past like
60. Yeah, dude, they don't. They don't go fast at all.
Everyone's getting around. I'm like, dude, drive on the fucking side roads, dude. And those things, I think the Lincoln too, no power steering.
Oh my
God.
Power steering was a lifesaver when it was invented.
Are you kidding me?
I've tried to because sometimes the power steering shuts off when you're halfway or car's off, you're just in neutral. That shit is tough.
Hard.
Like I'm using all of my might.
You gotta have some fucking forearms, dude, to drive a car.
Oh, it's such a bitch, dude. And people did that
and people did these fucking loops to go on highways with no power steering, dude.
Racing? Was racing a thing without power
steering?
Surely,
dude. As soon as cars came up, surely racing. I mean, horse racing was.
That's true.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of wild though. Something that is kind of sad news to me. I just finished my series.
Your book series?
Yeah. I just finished the series that are like connected to each other. There's 2 it's 2 series, but the second series is the first series plus some more characters. I just finished it.
You're a little sad.
I'm a little sad. I am. Because that was such a good series. Yeah. I think it's my favorite.
That's why I feel. That's why
I don't know. Like I bought the other books. I kind of like tagged like the main character in one of the series is like just like narrating some bullshit. I bought those books to read, but it's like it's nothing a part of the story. It's just he wants to rattle.
Yeah, I kind of understand the feeling like you're gonna miss it, and you don't have it to read anymore. It's kind of like that's why I like TV shows over a long period of time because I get there and it's like, damn, over the last 2 or 3 months, I've had this fucking thing going on, and it's over.
And now it's over.
And it's cool. It's like, hey, that was a good time, but I'm gonna miss it. And now what?
Yeah, because the last time I read it, I was 12. This time I was 21 to 22. So I'll probably be 30 the next time I'll have to read it. I think I will do it every 10 years. I'll read that fucking series every 10 years.
Oh yeah, I definitely have my books I'm gonna read
over the period of your life.
And my YouTube videos I'm gonna watch over. Dude, best believe I'm watching fucking Hermitcraft videos, season 7.
Oh, dude.
Years down the line.
Dude, season 7 was it. I mean, that was the season we came up on. At least me.
Yeah, me too. I watched a little at the end of season 6 because I think that's when B-Dubs joined. But season 7 was the first full season, I think
I caught in, like, I don't think I watched, like, episodes 1 through 4 or something. But I definitely caught it early enough to watch it all. I don't know. Nine's pretty interesting so far. Nine's a pretty solid one.
It's pretty cool.
To the current one. Doc's already fucking done the impossible.
You see B-Dubs' latest video?
Yeah.
So I don't want to spoil anything.
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
So they're changing. This is what I was talking about. Remember, they got to change the fucking meta of the shops and shit?
Yeah.
And they're doing it.
They are.
Sort of. And I'm very excited about it. They're changing it up.
Yep.
Isn't it crazy how we could be so entertained by people role-playing on a video game that we're not even playing?
That's ridiculous. Yeah, because never in my life would I thought I would be into, like, SMPs. Like, the Dream SMP, I was like, dude, this is kind of fucking nerdy. I'm not going to do this.
Yeah.
Yet, here I am. But, I mean, they do a lot of cool stuff. Like, the Dream SMP, that was more of just a group of friends doing bullshit in a server. These guys are actively trying to create the best they can possibly do.
Yeah, they're pushing the limits of the game.
Yeah.
And I never watched Dream SMP.
Me neither. Like everybody knows Dream, the Minecrafter Dream, as the guy who speedruns and does all these ridiculous stuff. So when you put him in an SMP, the survival world, it's like, okay,
it's for his personality.
Yeah, you're not in like a high stressful situation. You're not getting hunted. This is not what you're meant for.
Mm-hmm.
But here, yeah, dude, I love Hermitcraft. Never what I thought. But I guess it brings me back to like the old days when you used to watch. Did you ever watch like certain people when you were younger, like just on a survival world
on YouTube?
Yeah, I watched Ren for a little bit.
Really?
Like a Let's Play. Yeah.
I think surely.
Ren had a pretty fucking solid base for his Let's Play.
His single player?
Yeah. He was a different person though.
Dude,
way back when.
The shit people make in that game is crazy to me. You have to spend so much time practicing. Like, they make it look so easy, but they spend so many hours.
And it's not just...
Like, Meetham's been doing it for like 10 so years.
Yeah. And it's not like they just go into the Hermitcraft server and just build it. They model it up in a creative world, which takes time. You don't just go into it and just say, I want to wing it.
Doesn't Doc have a whole team that he like tests stuff with?
Corrales has a whole server. I don't know about Doc, but I know Corrales. He has like his whole website.
And I think I've been on his server before.
And people put their plans into Corrales' website, and then Corrales uses them in.
So he like uses like the community builds.
Yeah. So basically, Corrales is kind of like the representative of Corrales' world,
right?
Or Corrales' team.
I think Doc has like 2 or 3 people that are like as good as him in fucking Redstone and shit, and so they do shit on side, and then Doc basically presents it.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
It is kind of wild
how big they are.
I would honestly hate not getting recognition, as much recognition as Doc does, if I'm like one of those 3 people. I would hate being the ones outside, unless you like don't want that recognition.
Yeah, I'm guessing that has something to do with it.
I would want to be the one that builds it.
Did
I
you
want to be the one who presents.
did you see? Uh, this is a very specific topic, just Hermitcraft.
Okay.
But fuck it. Do you see the video on Tango potentially stealing people's builds?
Was it his latest one?
No, there's the channels that like I'll have to send it to you. I was like, oh shit, that's actually kind of crazy. Like I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, Tango, because you know, but this video shows some like builds that he's just blatantly taking and not like giving credit.
So he's not. I see what you're saying now. There's somebody else exposing him for copying builds and not giving credit where credit's due.
Yeah. I'll have to send you the
Bro,
video.
there's some like drama now?
It was, I think the video was like a month ago or something. And I haven't like heard anything from Tango or seen anything in that community. So I don't think it's been like that big of an issue that people care. I mean, I don't care that you fucking, if you steal, I don't give a fuck. But
Oh no.
you don't expect it necessarily.
Anyways, yeah, it's kind of wild.
I think about people who are big like that in their craft. I think a lot of people don't. I definitely don't understand how you have to be so utterly good at it. You have to be, if you want to be the best and be known for what you do, you have to be better than everyone else, and you have to be so fucking lucky at the same time that the shit you're doing is relevant.
Yeah.
So like Minecraft, I watched this with B-dubs like way early when like 2012, 2013 when Minecraft was becoming a thing.
Yeah, it just came out.
He was getting big.
Yeah.
And then Minecraft fucking
it plummeted.
But he stuck with it because you have to be the best at what you do.
Yeah.
You can't like take a break. He stuck with it, not knowing if he's ever gonna like have a career in this fucking game or if he's doing this for nothing. And then the luck he had to have had of like whoever it was that bought Minecraft from Mojang and like all the changes they made and it becoming popular to where it is now and him still like practicing.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy.
Yeah, there was a lot
how much luck you have to have.
That kind of just happened to make Minecraft big again.
Yeah.
It was pretty wild. Because I think one of the biggest things was Dream. Dream was a big influence of why it got back to where it is now. Because he was just so popular for so long. And that was the first time I got brought back was I watched Dream SMP and I just saw it all over TikTok and he was doing all this stupid shit. But yeah, I think it was Microsoft who bought Minecraft.
What a game, dude.
Yeah, what an idea.
Arguably the best game that's ever been created, right?
This is the hard question for me. Which one is more your favorite? Minecraft or GTA 5?
That's a real tough one. Because GTA 5 you got story, and I don't like story, and you got online.
But at the same time,
that's a tough one.
Minecraft.
I think if I had to choose one to play the rest of my life, it would be Minecraft because I feel like Minecraft. It's Minecraft's gonna be relevant at least to you. Like the graphics of Minecraft aren't gonna change because that's what makes Minecraft. So when you look at Minecraft, you're like, oh, those are shitty graphics.
Yeah.
20 years from now. But 20 years from now, you're gonna look at GTA 5 like, look at those fucking graphics.
Yeah,
dude. Those are fucking terrible.
That's true.
But I'm very pleased. I'm surprised as all get out that they're adding all this shit to this game, Minecraft, at such a rate, and they're not fucking the game up.
That's true.
They're adding a lot, like the amount of shit that's been updated, and like the amount of things that are been added to the game.
That's very true. Because when there was that break period of between the two peaks, start of Minecraft and now, there wasn't a lot of change to the game. It was, I think there was like maybe like the pillagers and the water. And that's maybe a couple of other ones, maybe a couple biomes.
That's probably the reason it fell off so hard because it just didn't change.
It just wasn't there. The updates weren't there. But now all of a sudden they come out with massive caves, just massive mountains. The generation's ridiculous now.
They do a good
It's
job
gonna
of
be-
balance. It's very hard to balance shit. And I
Yeah.
think they're doing a good job of it. And like making uh certain resources useful and intertwined with other things that like gold or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, okay. Because before the Nether got updated, I think there was only like 1 or 2 reasons to harvest gold. And since the Nether got updated, you can trade with piglins now, which use all of the gold.
So they keep adding stuff, and they're not just adding stuff to add stuff. They're adding stuff to like with the gold to intertwine with other aspects of the game. It's fucking crazy. They're doing a very good job, and I'm surprised because you know what? Fortnite had a lot of updates and a lot of shit changed with it, and
I think it was just too quick.
It just fell. Well, it didn't fall off. It's probably the most popular game, but I guess to me it's like this is a shittier game now. But Minecraft, they have all this shit being added, and it's getting better and better.
I think the problem with Fortnite is there wasn't a broad spectrum of shit to do other than just like the battle royale and win. There was no other aspects to that game besides win, right?
Yeah.
Whereas Minecraft, there's not really a win. There's more of like, oh, we can build. We can harvest resources. Oh, we can explore.
Do redstone.
Defeat the Ender Dragon. Beat this boss. Beat that boss.
As many times as you want to.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could win as many times as you want to in Fortnite, but
there's an unlimited amount of resources and an unlimited amount of adventures that you can do in Minecraft versus one map.
Unlimited things you could build. It's a forever going process.
Yeah. And who's to say later in life you won't expand on the things you've already built?
Mm-hmm.
Where in Fortnite you're just getting new skins and shit. You're not getting new blocks that can multiply the amount of options that you can come out.
People are going to figure out how to use redstone in Minecraft to play Minecraft in Minecraft. They're going to do it.
Minecraft is, I think it's considered a sandlot game. I want to say it's considered a sandlot game. But yeah, there's going to be a point where you play Minecraft in Minecraft. There is.
Who's to say we're not doing that right now, dude?
There is somebody who's made a cell phone and a computer.
I've seen
those.
With fucking technology within a game. So why is that? Why if technology outside that game never stops, why would technology in the game never stop?
I don't know. Like oh wow. Surely that's just like a standalone video. It's not like a. Oops. Surely this is just like pictures. There's no redstone behind it. Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen like those calculators.
Yeah,
that look sort of like that or something.
So yeah, this is an actual guy playing Tetris.
Fucking nuts.
Snake. I mean, right now we're at like the retro game phase. Like we're not getting past retro.
But they're gonna figure it out, dude.
They will.
How to make pixels and how to color them and how to make it look exactly like the game itself.
Okay, so this is a mod, but there's build a fully working Windows PC in Minecraft. It's a mod. It's not like
right,
but they're doing it.
Dude, I wonder if eventually they'll be able to figure out how to like do your taxes through Minecraft and shit, and you won't have to pay for someone else to do them.
Dude, there's gonna be a point where hypothetically you can just play Minecraft for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Do you think Minecraft will be the thing that turns into the simulation, like the metaverse?
Surely Minecraft will be like incorporated into it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it'll be the factor to do it, but surely it'll be incorporated
somehow.
Like somehow, there's got to be some way that whenever the metaverse gets created, you won't be able to go into worlds, physical worlds,
yeah.
and experience like your flesh and blood into a block game. There's no way that's not gonna happen.
I'm excited for like the sensory shit.
Yeah.
Like when we're a little older and we put on a suit or we're in a chair that fucking does whatever.
Rocks and shit. And when you get shot, you feel like you got shot.
I think they have that with SWAT training simulations.
Oh, yeah.
If you get shot, you'll get fucking got by something. I think it's like electricity.
Oh.
And from what I'm seeing, it It's not. It doesn't feel good.
I mean, rubber bullets have the same effect. They hit just as hard as a normal bullet. Bruise like a bitch. It's not a simulation, but
Sure it is. It's a simulation of real bullets.
well, this world is a simulation.
It is. Surely it is.
Surely. I mean, we saw the same couple walk into the same building twice.
Oh my Lanta.
We never told them that. Yeah, so when we were in the hot springs, we saw.
How about instead of TikTok, we end with this story?
Yeah.
Do you have TikTok?
No, I don't.
Okay.
So we were in the hot springs and we were driving to the park. Okay, we're driving to the park. We're cruising down. We get to a crosswalk, red light. We saw this older couple walk into this building. For some reason, we noticed it and we acknowledged that we noticed it. I don't know why, but we did.
Did we acknowledge to each other that, hey, they're walking in, or did we independently look over and notice it?
I want to say we independently looked over and noticed it because I don't remember saying anything.
I don't remember saying anything either.
So we saw them walk into the building, and we went on our way. Okay, we do our shit. We we get out, we explore the park a little bit. We start walking some trails, see this goat rock or whatever it was.
Bullshit.
It was bullshit. It was bullshit. We even take a shortcut from the path. Like we're just trying to do some bullshit, cutting time, whatever. We start driving back. Okay.
Obviously the other direction.
The other way. So yeah, we're coming from the park back to our motel or room. And we see at the same crosswalk, the same couple walk in the same door.
And dude, I'm telling you, they had a little conversation outside before they walked in. Like they pointed at something, like on the door or something.
Oh yeah.
They pointed at the door again. They went through the
exact same just motions. Actions. Yeah.
The exact same thing. The exact same motions they went through.
Yeah.
Same people, because they had the same blue. Yep. The lady had the blue shirt on.
And I think the guy had the dark, the black, the black suit. Not a suit, but it has like a coat and stuff.
Like a nice jacket.
Yeah.
First of all, the lady points at the sign or something, and they're like, oh, they look at it, and then they walk in.
Yep. The man hold the door open for the lady, and they walk in.
Are you kidding me?
And you know what even else is bullshit that I just thought about? Why is he wearing a jacket? It was like 98 degrees.
I think we saw something, dude.
I think we did.
Surely.
And we were not, but probably 2 hours, like, on our car ride in, we were like, dude, how have we not, like, seen a glitch? Like, if it is a simulation, world's doing a damn good job because we haven't seen a glitch at all. And then we see this.
Hey, I'm not saying the exact same motions, like, oh, they're... Hey, the exact, dude.
Like,
the exact.
If I paid attention to the blink, it probably would have been the same.
The exact, dude. And they had just finished crossing the road both times. And they went straight to that place. And I remember going back and seeing them like, dude, if they go to that fucking same store, that looks like the people that were in this area before that went to that store. If these people go to that store,
you saw it happening, and then you pointed it out. I was like, no way this happens. And it did.
Imagine how many times that happens and we just don't notice.
Surely a lot. You want to see something? This is going to be... Did you even try to solve this?
No, I was kind of just fucking around with it. I made it into like a cool... This thing, it looks like the Star Wars thing. Hold up. But I don't know what it's called because I don't watch Star Wars. It's like this and it walks. Doesn't it look like it? Surely you know what I'm talking about, dude.
It's an AT-AT.
Don't it?
It's an AT-AT, but I want to show you something that's from Interstellar that looks more like it.
Okay. Oh, that's what. Yeah, the little robot guy.
Yeah. TARS, Interstellar. This guy.
Yeah, that's exactly.
He looks more like TARS from Interstellar, but I know what you're saying. I think the AT-AT is the four-legged one. Yeah, that's a four-legged one. The two, I think it's just an AT.
Was it like a ship or something?
ATST? Yeah, the little yeah. I think you were thinking about this guy. No?
I think I'm thinking about the Interstellar thing.
Oh. There's also this, which I maybe
Yeah.
it's a TIE fighter.
Yeah.
It's got the wings up, the body in the middle.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I think it looks like TARS
It does.
from Interstellar.
All right.
Well, that's all the time we have, folks.
Well, I'm gonna go back to doing my fucking classwork,
Yeah.
and you go back to dealing with cancer,
Yep.
and I'll see you in Florida.
That seems like good because I feel like I won't see you.
I'll figure it out.
I respect it. I mean, I asked you to listen to music the last couple of days. I was like, yeah, he'll do it if he does it. If he doesn't, I'm not gonna bother him anymore.
I'm caught up, so I got a week of. Look at the calendar. This is dragging on, huh? But fuck it. Yeah, like this week I played. Hey, much love, everyone.
Oh shit!
Go ahead, Steve.
Audio spellers.
All right. I'm not doing anything that.